What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto FUD, and let's jump right into this. So, I wanted to come out with a quick video, just an update on Milady and really the whole market. As of today, Friday, Milady looks like she's going for a nice little run right now, sitting at around the 54. You can see we did break out of this little channel that I'm going to show you that we've been in for the last week. Things are looking pretty good. Now, we aren't completely out of this channel. Before we get ahead of ourselves, let's just check it out. So, you can see we have a little channel that we've been kind of stuck in for the last few weeks. And you can see it's basically the top of the channel is around the 54, bottom of the channel is around the 52. You can see we broke out below the channel very briefly a couple times, and you can see the same thing on the upside. We broke out a few times, actually going to about where we've gone right now, around the 54.50. And basically what I'm getting to is we want to see us eventually, we're going to break, right? Is it going to be towards the upside? Is it going to be towards the downside? Who knows as of right now? But I will say, looking at Milady right now, she does look like she wants to jump towards the upside, right? So we're going to have to monitor this today. She's sitting around that 50 mark. You can see she's struggling really to try to get above. Now, a couple bullish things that we will see is hopefully we can see this thing actually find some support above this channel, right? If this thing can at least break up, and if we do see any red candles, they at least find support around this 54. That means that we're most likely going to be going for a nice run. We have for the 30-minute broke above the 20, 50, and 100-day SMA moving averages. You can see we have the dreaded 200-day up here at around that 55 mark. So obviously today we will be monitoring and seeing how Milady does. As far as going back over towards Bitcoin, Bitcoin really has been chopping around in the channel as well. You can see we've been topping out. We've hit multiple times around that 43.8 mark, and then obviously bouncing down towards the 41.9, around the 42 mark. So we've been staying around the top 43s and around that 42,000 mark even. So same thing with Bitcoin. Right now, looking at the 2 hour, you can see that we've broke above all the SMAs, and we are pretty much riding this 50-day right now, finding support. So we'll see how Bitcoin does today. Looks great. You know, things can turn any minute. Obviously, Bitcoin can obviously just start rallying up, or we can have a reverse, and obviously we can see somewhat of a sell-off. Usually if we do see sell-offs, it has been occurring somewhere in the morning around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, at around when the stock markets are usually opening up. Now, we know we are bouncing from this low right here that we dropped, local low at around 41.9. This was obviously right after the Fed meeting. We didn't hear exactly what we wanted to hear as far as the Fed pauses. They just said that we're going to monitor it, and pretty much it looks like most likely the first actual rate cut is not going to be coming up in March like a lot of people were anticipating. It's most likely going to be the meeting after, around May. So when that does happen, definitely going to be very bullish for the market. Right now, just real quickly looking at the full market, you can see as we look at the bubbles for today, pretty much these are the top 100 projects, and everything majority is in the green for the day. So everything looks like it is starting to recover. Hopefully, we can continue this movement towards the upside. I think, like I was telling you guys, the alts have been kind of sitting around stagnant while Bitcoin's really been trying to find its way. Yesterday we did see Bitcoin rallying up, like we saw up towards around 43.8. You didn't really see the altcoins going crazy. You didn't see the altcoins really breaking out much. They were kind of going towards the upside, but nothing really too much that stood out. And it's because alts right now are kind of just sitting, waiting to find out what Bitcoin's actually going to be doing. Are we going back up towards 44, 45,000, or is this going to be some kind of a fake out? You can see right now, looking at the dominance while we're talking about Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance is still around 51.1. So, that's to be expected. Bitcoin has been kind of leading the way. As we start getting towards 45, plus $1,000, I think you're going to see Bitcoin dominance start trickling back down around that 49% mark. And that's when you're going to start seeing a lot more money funneling into the altcoins. So, you know, I think we're going to have some good solid weeks, some good months coming ahead of us. Like I said, we have the March meeting for the Feds coming up, and we're going to keep an eye on it. I didn't pull up the percentages today. Maybe we'll do that in the live stream, but I think right now it's like 30% are anticipating some kind of a Fed pivot where they're going to reduce interest rates about a quarter to a 0.5%, which I really don't see that happening in March. And then majority 60, almost 70% of the people that are basically stating that there's going to be either another pause or, if anything, maybe some kind of a 0.25 quarter% decrease in the interest rates, but that's probably going to be very unlikely. Like I said, most likely we're going to be shooting towards May, which is not going to be this meeting coming up, but the following meeting after. Milady's market cap right now, we are approaching that $40 million mark. Looks like we love to stay around that $40 million mark. We've pretty much found some solid footing around that $40 million market cap. So that's really what we're going to be at for right now. You can see Milady's chart for the day. Looks great, honestly. She's pointing up. She's around that 54, almost 55 mark. We'll see how the day goes. Like I said, things can turn easily, but as of right now, it seems to be where the market is really starting to pick back up. Alts are starting to move, and I think as Bitcoin, I keep saying it, as Bitcoin really starts to get towards that 44,000, breaks 44,000, gets up towards 45,000, I think that's when we're going to start seeing altcoins at least retracing back to where they were a few weeks ago. I'm not calling for altcoin season just yet, but we will be getting there eventually. So I hope you guys, are staying strong. We're going to make through this. Watch, Milady is going to be, like we always say, Milady is going to be one of those big meme coins. I'm telling you that people write off, that people see right now, but they're like, I'd rather put my money in another meme coin that's already at $2 billion, right? We're at $40 million. Just imagine the gains that we're going to see when we jump up to just $1 billion. $1 billion is a 20x over. It's like a 22x from where we're at right now. So imagine you have $1,000, times that by 22. That's not where we're stopping either. I've been predicting conservatively around $2 to $8 billion market cap. We might not stay there in that range, but at least I think we're going to get somewhere around that range as topping out conservatively in the next bull run. So we'll have to see how it plays out, but make sure you guys hit that like for the algorithm for Milady. You guys can do your part. Hit the like. There's people going crazy about meme coins, right? Let's bring them to these videos, show them the potential they have for this project, this enormous community that we've built, right? And make sure you guys are subscribed. I go live 6 p.m. every day, Eastern Standard Time. On the weekends, we do a little bit earlier stream, but want to make sure you get those instant alerts whenever I do go live so you can join us. Come in. It's not always about Milady. We're looking at the whole market. Ask questions. I'm here to help. And so is the whole community. So thank you guys so much. Hope you guys have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. See ya.